continue with the event. The recipient of the 2014 Outstanding Women of the Year Award is Cindi Hale, the Associate Vice President for Finance and Personnel under the Academic Affairs and Provost. Cindi has served at the university with distinction over the past 30 years in more roles than I have time to mention. Notably, she has served as the chair of the Personnel Advisory Council, which develops the Performance Review and Development, or PRD, process. Ah, it was you. She played a strong role in developing the exempt and non-exempt pay categories, represented academic affairs in the first college bargaining contract negotiation, and was instrumental in the development of the Council of University System Staff, where she served as the founding chair. Cindi has also chaired the President's Commission on Women's Issues and the President Task Force on Sexual Harassment. She has also served on the Athletic Council, Facilities Council, Research Council, Equity Council, the Provost Academic Advisory Committee, the UNCP Quality of Work-Life Work Group, the Senate Staff Committee, the Senate Executive Committee, and that is only to name a few. The recurring theme in all nominations letters for Cindi is that the nominators' units own their success in many ways, to Cindi's credit. It is very likely that Maryland will not be the place that is today without Cindi's leadership. She has made outstanding contributions towards fostering a healthy work and study environment in which women can flourish. I indeed can attest to that. She has been a good listener, counsel, and mentor to many of us here at the university. Please welcome Cindi Hale to the stage.
Congratulations to Noah and Paige and Laura. It's a great privilege to share this occasion with you. I came to the university about 30 years ago after a 7-year stint on Capitol Hill. And while I was thrilled to leave behind those smoke-filled rooms and the endless fundraisers, and delighted to take on the new persona of an administrator in the Department of Computer Science, I was convinced at that time that my stop at Maryland would be very brief, and I expected to go on to many other professional venues. To my surprise, delight, and eternal gratitude, within a very short time, I fell in love with the University of Maryland. At that time, a critical mass of individuals, leaders, administrators, faculty, and staff were gathering on the campus. And we all shared a vision that if we worked together, we could transform a good university into a great university. So many of us rolled up our sleeves and we worked together to have impact and bring value in our various roles across the campus. And looking back, I think we got quite a bit accomplished. As things progressed, I think many of us, certainly myself included, became hooked on the rush we got from watching the University of Maryland climb in the rankings and in prestige, undertake great game-changing research initiatives, recruit spectacular students, and articulate the value that the university brought to the state and the nation and the world. Being part of that, facilitating some of those accomplishments, has been for me a great honor and gift. While I very much appreciate this recognition, I want you to know that I certainly got back far more than I gave out. Aside from the satisfaction of hard work, from my many jobs, task force, committees, and various assignments, I've been rewarded with many dear friends, brilliant colleagues, generous mentors, and a series of wonderful bosses. There are many people who helped me and encouraged me along the way, who forgave me for my oversights, my mistakes, and my impatience, and I would like to take the time to thank them. But I'm very mindful that I'm about the last thing between you and those tasty snacks back there, so I will be brief. I do want to take a moment to pay homage to my parents who've been gone for a very long time. They had lives filled with challenges and very few resources, and they were well into their 40s when I came along. Clearly an unanticipated blessing. But they were great parents, and they worked hard to give me what I needed, and they passed on their work ethic and their values and their Christian faith. Anyone who knows me knows how proud I am of my 3 children, Sarah, Sam, and Rebecca, and Becca is here today representing the family. Becca and her older sister are both graduates of College Park, and Sam is a Salisbury Seagull. They practically grew up on this campus, and they certainly put up with a fair amount of chaos at home because of my day job. I want to thank my husband, Bill. We met as undergraduates at Duke University, and he would add, and don't hate me just because of that. And we've been together pretty much ever since. He's been my best friend and my cheerleader, and certainly the person who keeps me humble, and I'm very glad that he's a part of my life. And lastly, I want to thank the Women's Commission, President Lowe, Provost Rankin, for all the good work that you do and for the message that you keep in front of us. I appreciate everyone who worked on the nominating committee, who wrote letters, and who made this possible. And finally, I just want to thank all of you for taking the time to come out today and share this occasion with us. I know it was kind of a messy slog across the campus, so thank you very much.